Picture this. I'm 42 years old. I'm standing in the kitchen and my preteen son walks right past me with his dirty dishes. He takes them over to the sink and just drops them in there. Doesn't rinse them, just leaves them there full of food, disgusting. And he just leaves them in there again. And I felt it rising, my anger. I felt it in my chest. It was tight. My throat was like a little constricted. I just felt the anger. But did I say anything? No, I said nothing. I went ahead and I cleaned up after him like I always do. And in this moment, I realized something and it made me want to cry inside. I had become a doormat in my own home. Not because my kids were bad kids. They weren't bad kids. But because somewhere deep inside, I felt like my worth in this life was just to serve them. That was my value. It was just my worthiness just came from serving them. That if I asked myself what I needed, it would be too much. I would be too much. That my value was found in what I did for others, not in who I was as a person. But here's what I didn't understand yet. This didn't just start with my kids. This started 40 years earlier. It started with my caregivers who loved me. They couldn't really see me. At the time, they needed me to be smaller, quieter, easier. They taught me that my feelings were inconvenient and that my needs didn't matter and that I needed to not be too much and that being good meant being silent. And those early lessons, they didn't just shape my behavior. They shaped my entire sense of worth. I learned that love had to be earned, that I was only valuable when I was useful, that my worth was conditional based on my performance, my achievements, and how little trouble I caused. If you've ever felt like you can't say no without guilt, like your needs will push people away, or like you have to constantly prove your value just to be loved, you're not broken. You were trained to believe that your worth is something you earn, not something you inherently have.